Back here in the metro, local cities are opening up shelters tonight, hoping to keep everyone safe and warm from the elements. In KCK, a group that's run an overnight warming shelter for years scrambled to find a spot this year and found one just in time. KCTV5 Betsy Webster went to the Rhoden Center for a look at how they're helping to keep people warm tonight.
Well, they secured this spot at the Rhoden Center just 3 weeks ago. It's not a really fancy setup. I mean, we're in the old loading dock. They've got basically ballroom chairs, old ballroom chairs underneath heating lamps in the check-in area. The fanciest thing they have here might be this touchless temperature sensor that everyone has to use before they check in. But through the doors over there, they're providing more than just a place to sleep.
And they brought me over here.
Lonzo Barber stayed here last night and was eager to take us through the meticulous check-in process.
Now, at this station, they're going to ask you to take everything out your pockets and put it in one of these baskets.
He pointed us to larger bins around the corner where all of his stuff went.
But it's ribbon tied, and they got your name on it.
Then the staff got him sleep clothes.
Sweatpants.
And washable slippers.
And then from that point, we got the last stage of this operation.
He took pleasure in remarking what was once a ballroom is now a sleeping area with individual indoor tents.
Each one of them get a blanket. And each one of them also gets a mat. This is a mat with a pillow. And it's very soft and comfortable. I slept like a baby.
The tent pods became a thing at their last location last year because of COVID, but they've brought additional benefits: privacy, dignity, and cutting back on behavioral conflicts.
If someone is in their tent and talking to themselves in their tent or having their own issues go on, that's not involving other guests, and therefore it mitigates any of those fights that could break out.
And it meant a lot for them to open this for people, that don't have nowhere to go, especially when it's cold.
And with little touches on a holiday weekend to make it feel warmer emotionally. Yes, there's room for more than just 35 tents, but the small scale is by design to provide personal attention from their mental health and housing specialists, or as they say,
we don't want you here tomorrow night. As much as we love you and we want you to be welcomed, we also want to see a better solution than this.
Now, those tents are the visual cool part, but what's on this clipboard is just as important. The guests fill this information out, and then that allows the staff to check in with them later, after temperatures warm up, after the shelter is closed. They say that last year at their old location, they housed 120 people over the coldest 25 days of the winter, and 70 of those people were connected with long-term housing resources. In Kansas City, Kansas, Betsy Webster, KCTV5 News.